I try not to break. You love the things I say, you love the way I'm begged. If I showed all my sins, you turn and walk away. I feel you in my bones, you were all I know. Skin to skin, I feel you in my bones, you were all I know. Skin to skin and hand to throw. Danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger, don't let me down. Danger, danger, danger. You're danger, danger, don't let me down. Just drag it out, push me around and around and around. Don't let me down, we'll figure this out. Show me a sign right now, don't hide right now. You're danger, you're danger. Danger, danger, danger. You're danger, danger, don't let me down. Danger, danger, danger. You're danger, danger, don't let me down. Long neck, drink it down. Drown in this hotel. You've been fading for so long, so long. Hide beneath the sound. You always say you push me away for someone to blame. I can't replace the battles you take down. Who's the victim now? Who's the victim? Cars, clothes, the money. I've been giving it all. I'm feeling it. Don't want it enough. It goes. I don't wanna be living this. I'm feeling it. Running for too long. It goes. 4 a.m. ringtone. Another drunken nightmare all alone. Sick of the routine, maybe I can finally get some sleep. But no, pick up the phone. I've been giving it all. I'm feeling it. Don't want it enough. It goes. I don't wanna be living this. I'm feeling it. Running for too long. It goes. I've been trying to save you for so long now. Tried to play every note, but you can't hear a sound. I still love you, I swear I'll save you somehow. Don't wanna be a ghost. Should've known better. Fear of forever changes the weather. No, it gets better. You always end up mad at me. Should've known better. Sometimes love's painful and others still don't regret it. Still don't regret it. And I've been giving it all. And I've been giving it all. I've been giving it all. Keep me high from this place. Let the air of the world take me somewhere far from there. I bet you wanna run. I bet you wanna run. Frozen, you're afraid to get better. Keep blaming the weather. My mind's in a swirl. I'm braving the storm like me. I wish I was strong enough to save me. Lie in the bed of you alright. I bet you wanna run.
Just to watch us turn, playing a game that we can't unlearn. Head in the clouds to keep us in bounds, so we never yearn to come back down. You try to hide the motives and play to what we like. We focus on the roses and never see the night. It's right under our noses, the perfect paradise. We followed in the wait a minute, you can tell them that I never listen. Can't take me out like I ain't know the mission. Everybody scared, don't wanna go against the coalition. I don't need nobody, I can save myself. Sick of feeling like a number added to your wealth. You can burn it all down and we'll let it melt. Cause we see the bags in the ash that we have ride the motives and play to what we like. We focus on the roses and pray for our lives. We see all the misery and we bleed when we bleed with our hearts on fire. Feed the machine till we're all so tired. We need
yourself this time. While you're figuring out that life has consequences, if you rise to such great heights, you fall, and you will fall.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back with Echo Seekers, Ghosts of Blue Lake, episode 4. Oh my god. Hello, adventurers,
Let's
and well
go.
met.
Yeah.
We are back for more adventure in the town of Port Percy. Things have gotten weird, things have gotten strange, if not a little uncanny, huh? In this remote place, you guys have been set upon by not only assholes, but also strange wolf creatures with strange pustules of vile acid kind of shit. And it's really kind of freaking you guys out. But you guys kept looking for clues because you guys are just dumb adventurers, and you guys stumbled on a couple. Namely that the liquor cabinet at the Bluefin Inn had been broken into by something with very large fists that could literally break down a door. Guy found more of those bottles and similar looking marks and prints all around the campground, as well as rune marks carved into some of the trees. Upon coming back, everybody got ready for lunch, and I believe that's where we ended it after you guys learned that Eli was not doing any better.
That is a shame.
Damn.
I hope
and
he
the boat
makes
was
it
late.
through.
Boat is late.
Yeah, the
Boat
boat's
is
not
late.
coming. Or doesn't seem like it's coming. Were Sophie and Dexter working? I can't remember. I'm assuming they were because they're at their job, but
They were, but everybody seems to be
I
off
guess it
early
worked.
or something like that. It seems to be about, quits time.
oh yeah, Amun got to go home early, and then the cannery closed early.
Yeah,
No fish.
I think
No fish.
we were about to
fish.
charge into the woods looking for monsters.
The three of us were gonna go check out those sigils.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that was it.
Oh yeah.
Buddy system. So the three of us were gonna go while they stayed here.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I'm fine. I'm fine doing my job. Sophie's got bed sheets to clean and tiny soaps to replace and mints to put on pillows.
You watch as
That's a
Sophie
classy
walks through
joint.
these rooms, and while she's saying, "Oh, I really want to do my job," her footsteps are a little bit slower than usual.
Is that a sign of stress?
More like she just
Or
said
fear?
that out of kindness to you guys, and being like, "Oh yeah, go off on your adventure. I don't need to do that."
Oh, yes, I see.
It's fine. I
Okay.
didn't want to go anyways.
Yep. Well, guys, let's stroll on back to the campground and ask the crazy old lady who lives there if she knows anything about these sigils.
Lead the way.
For some reason, I get the feeling that Sophie and Dex also want to join us.
Just walking by.
I mean, I could
Want to come
probably.
along, Dex?
What?
Check out the campground, a little fresh air, little exercise.
Sure, I'm
Always do you some
sure they
good.
wouldn't mind.
Sophie, you
Just be
know
gone for a little
the
while,
rules
right,
of the
Sophie?
campground as well as the campground itself. You've lived here your whole life.
Yeah, I could go have a little look-see too. Been here all my life.
But it would be great to have a local on board, that's for sure. If we get lost, on you to guide us.
Oh well, if we get lost, then we're gonna have more problems than. Yeah, it's fine. I can
Alright.
take my little motorbike. Maybe I could fit one of y'all on the back. Probably not, right?
It would be a tight squeeze.
You ever seen that picture of like 5 people riding like a moped?
You guys have 2.
That could be us.
You guys got a moped, a bike.
I can also.
I was gonna say.
Yes, I can probably fit someone on the back of my moped. It'll be tight. It is pretty small.
So one of us is gonna have to be jogging.
There's also bikes you can rent from the Lufin Inn.
Oh yeah, there is a bike that you could rent.
Or I could just steal it like I did this morning.
Wait, do employees get discounts for the bikes?
You can do basically whatever you want, Sophie. Have you ever seen another person working here besides Dexter?
Well, you know what, Dex? You could probably steal a bike and have no issue with that. Maybe Gert could take a moon or Guy. Borrow, yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, where am I gonna go?
That is true.
Alright. Let's grab some bikes. Or you guys hop on your mopeds and we'll meet you there.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let me just go grab the keys and.
Then I assume essentially we will exit stage right.
Indeed.
Stage right.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, we're gonna stop the stream real quick.
So, okay.
Yeah, I
Word.
noticed it's having trouble loading the player.
I was about
OBS is
to.
also
I was about
not
to
stopping
start.
the stream.
I was
Great.
about to start some idle dialogue.
Okay,
I'm
I mean,
playing
I've
my
been having
RPGs.
shit internet, so I'm 90% sure that's what it is. Still,
Every
as
game
always.
that I have.
Had some internet problems today as well. Oh, that's nothing new.
Internet problems
Oh.
here also.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been literally lagging out of every game that I've played today.
Must be one of those days.
Okay, one second. I'm
That's
going
actually
to
kinda
reset our
crazy.
router, and then I'll be right back.
Do we have
Word.
some, like, solar flares happening right now or something?
Yeah, right. What could be going on?
I don't know.
There are higher than average solar flares, just like this year in general.
Oh yeah, this year was supposed to be the year that, like, the world ends or whatever, because of all the solar flares.
Ah, yes. Well, it's
Of
why we
course.
saw those. Why we had the
Auroras.
northern lights so low. We were able to like see them like a few months ago.
Did you guys
Solar
see the
flares.
pictures that Taco and Soul took from those planes while they were
Oh
flying?
yeah, I did see those.
Oh yes.
It was
They were
incredible.
rad.
That was so cool. I'm so jealous. I wish I got to see the northern lights from a freaking plane.
Right. That's
Friggin'
probably
plane.
That is definitely a once in a lifetime experience.
right. I saw
I
him in
think it's
Nome,
because
Alaska.
I think Virgil's growing a fly fruit outside. That's probably why his internet's bad.
It's
You
Alex
cut out,
said,
but
"Is he the one who did that?"
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I probably hit like the third octave there, and my mic doesn't want to pick it up when I do that.
That's why you got to.
All right, and we're back. Thank you, so everybody, for that. Oopsies. That's all I gotta say.
Oopsie.
Yes. Technical difficulties sometimes happens. No big deal.
Anybody in chat? Anybody got the stream up? We got it. We good? We good? Everybody can see what we need to see.
Yep, I'm
Still
seeing
looks like it's on the
intermission.
intermission screen for me.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
still
not
on the
frozen. It's like it's still showing like the animations of like the fire and the shooting star.
Good to know.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it's
damn it.
on our player characters.
Now it should be.
Yeah.
Now you guys should probably lose connection and we can come back. Who knows? Anyways, I gotta record.
Oh,
this,
well,
you know, check it on YouTube later, right?
watch the VOD.
Yeah, I was about to say it died again, I think.
Oh yeah, I turned it off because I
Yeah.
thought it wasn't working, so I was gonna start it again. And then you guys said, "Oh, it's working," and then I was like, "Oh, we'll start it again."
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry. Eventually, one of
Seems
these
to
days,
be-
we'll get onto it, and you know, until we get a whole professional $1 million studio crew behind us or something like that, people are just gonna have to, deal with the technical difficulties. And I'm sorry, everybody, but thank you for being here. If you are
Yeah.
here, thank you for being a part of our stories, and thank you for being a player, everybody. So.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to our sponsor,
Raycon earbuds.
Raycon.
I would love to get like a Foundry sponsor or something like that. That'd be great.
Well, that would be
Ooh,
cool.
that'd be be targeted. Be
I don't know
good.
if you guys have seen the updates on the Ember system, but it's getting ready to come out. It looks real fucking cool, and they got a lot of their stretch goals. So
Yeah.
anybody who have the stream up,
Looks like
can you just confirm to me that we are good to go?
It seems to be
It's
functioning better. Lagging behind.
Yep, it should be lagging behind because we are dealing with the internet. So
Yeah.
all right. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. So we're getting motorbikes. We're getting bicycles. What are we getting?
Guy grabs the bike and immediately takes off.
Oh, there he goes.
Well,
So you know how to drive that thing?
That's Sophie's bike.
maybe not. He better
my
not
You
be
good
on
wouldn't see
my
that's
sir.
back.
Sophie's bike.
Oh,
My good sir, a moon. Would you like to ride on the back of the old granny bike?
Oh, I mean, I can just take a normal bike if you two would like to ride on that one together.
I mean, I can always take somebody. No problem. Let's
I probably
see.
shouldn't drive, so either one of you is the one is take me.
Well, the back seat of the granny bike is open to whomever wishes to join.
All right, you know what? I'm tired of talking about this. All right, Dex, come on. You come with me. I'm on. Get on the granny bike. Be happy about the granny bike. Let's go.
All right.
Alrighty. And you guys, vroom vroom, head off. We're gonna head over towards
Yes, sir.
the
Heck
camp.
yeah.
Let me just give it a second while I put all you guys back onto the map here. Alright, you guys all arrive at camp. And things seem, if anything, you could say that things are a little down here. People were hungover this morning, and news has sort of gotten around that Eli was attacked last night and isn't doing well. And, you know, Guy, as you left here, so sort of, things were feeling a little bit down.
I'm at 99%
Perfect.
load and almost in. Yes, a somber atmosphere. 100%. And I'm in. Perfect. Everybody else?
Still loading in for me.
Brown? Oh, wow, I just warped across the map.
Oh, I'm
As
in.
you should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have 2 tokens, is what's going on. One in the middle of the map and one... Yep, there we go.
I mean, why not? The more
Yeah.
guys, the better.
Well, this looks like a proper werewolf prowling grounds if I haven't seen one.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm not a damn werewolf.
Don't werewolves come out at nighttime in the full moon or something?
There's plenty of trees, so
I guess that's
I'll
true.
admit the campground's in a bit of a state. Oh,
I mean, yeah.
I spent all day cleaning it up, and I think it's going to turn out nice by the end of the summer here. Let me... the lady we gotta talk to is on the other end of the camps around, but first I gotta stand on business a little bit and talk to some of the campground people.
You say so.
And Guy will stride over here.
Hmm.
And he'll stride over to... Is that Sky and Liar?
Lyric.
Or Lyric? Or excuse me? Yes, Sky and Lyric. And Guy will say, "Hey there, Sky. Hey there, Lyric."
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Guy said, "Well, to be honest, Starshine over there, asked me to go around asking people to double check that they're not leaving bottles and other variety of litter around the campsite. Now,
You
we did a
think
pretty
that
good
we would
job of
litter in
cleaning
this
up.
campsite?
I'm just heard that we all need to be aware of where we're leaving our garbage.
Yeah.
I always vowed that you should always leave a campsite better than when you...
They walked away from you.
All right, well, have a good day then. Guy will smile to himself and nod.
Now listen, I think you were
And then
saying
he will look back at his other people that arrived at the campsite and like wave them over.
Now, guy, I think you said exactly what you needed to right there. I think you're setting a good example for these fellas.
Yes, I think the internet in general is not happy with us.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Hmm.
Guy will put his hands on his hips, take a deep breath as the rest of his associates meet up, and he will say, "Glorious, isn't it? The raw, untamed nature all around us. It's beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye."
Oh. But do you need a tissue? I mean,
Oh no, thank you though.
a handkerchief. I wouldn't mind
I've got one right
sharing.
here.
Oh, well, you just have everything in that little fanny pack, don't you?
Be prepared. That's my motto.
Good motto to keep.
Anybody want to do a perception check or an insight check?
I would
Ooh.
definitely like to do a perception check.
I'll do an insight.
Oh my god, Sophie is not very perceptive.
Oh no.
Perceive this.
These look like woods. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's nice.
Okay.
Good roll.
Yuri, you didn't, or
I
like
cannot see
Sophie
any
didn't
of these
notice this,
rolls.
but you noticed that Guy's hand went a little too far into that fanny pack.
That's a pretty cool fanny pack you got there. I like the bright red and the apple shape.
I will say, thank you, Gert. It's just it's my favorite one. Can hold all kinds of good stuff. Never in a survival situation, or trying to put someone's guts back in them on the floor of a police department.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
that was traumatic,
That's one way to put it.
to say the least.
Yes,
Hopefully,
yeah.
Just-
Hopefully, we figure out what the heck happened.
and we don't end up in that situation again.
I did not expect there to be so much wild animal attacks out here. But we are on the frontier. Anyway, let's go meet with Starshine.
And you lead the way, sir.
I will walk over to Starshine. Or the tent he knows that Starshine is at. Excuse me, Miss Starshine. Oops. Anyone home?
She comes out and she's completely naked.
My.
Oh,
Good
Pardon me, madame.
God.
Oh, I'm just getting in my afternoon yoga. What do you want?
Uh,
I think I need a minute.
uh, you look like you need 5.
Sophie will reach out and cover Moon's eyes with her hands.
Guy will like block his own face with his arms and like put his leg up in a defensive way. And he'll just be like, well, actually, I was patrolling the campground and picking up garbage when I noticed that a bunch of the trees nearby have these intricate runes carved in them. You know anything about these runes on the trees?
Yeah, I did them.
Oh. What are they for?
Oh, totems and protections of spirits. And she's going to take you over to this tree right over here. You're going to see that there's a very old carving into this tree of some sort of like sigil, but you don't know what it is. It does not look like what you saw before, and it is much, much fresher. This is the first one that I did.
Okay.
Going on, darn near 10 years or so now.
Oh. So are you saying this one seems fresher than the one that we previously found and possibly like different than the one we found?
Yes, this one seems to be more of a sort of like a mandala sort of thing that seems a little more Eastern, whereas the other stuff was definitely very jagged and very rune-esque.
Okay. And guy will just say, oh, and these are used to ward off spirits?
Yeah, of course.
Is there something we need to protect the campground from?
I mean, doesn't everything need protecting? Personally, I think it's weird that you wouldn't just protect everything. And especially in a natural environment like this.
Oh, you got me there.
Hips, full bush.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
A guy will say, right, well, the ones I found on some trees over there seemed really, really old, and they looked kind of like runic symbols. Like the one we found kind of looked like an O.
That's weird. I have no
It
idea
looked a
about
lot
any of that
older
sort of
than
stuff. I mean, did you do it? Are you trying to kill the trees? She's going to look at you very
these
skeptically.
things seem ancient. No. These, the rune, what we found looked ancient. Or at least really
I'll have to put
old.
in a letter. Kick everybody out of this place for destroying the campground.
No.
Well, I'll thank you for the advice, Starshine. I'll talk to you later, alligator. Are you injured?
She cut her finger.
Got her finger.
Oh yeah, that's what it
Or
was.
her hand.
Oh yeah.
A guy comes back to the group and says, well, Starshine told me about what I expected, that people carve symbols into these trees as forms of protection and such. I don't know if what we found, or what I found earlier, is... I don't know how it fits. Seems very old.
Well,
and I
maybe
think
you
it's
could-
clear that something crazy is going on with animals on this island.
Definitely. Can you show us the tree you found earlier?
Oh yeah. I believe it was over by the well. Might have been this big one.
Well,
I could totally be remembering that wrong, but
let's have a look.
I'll essentially search for that little O-like rune found earlier.
All right. You go and you find this tree, and this tree definitely seems fairly old and fairly gnarled. And it's definitely by this well that also seems fairly old and fairly gnarled. And you look at it, and again, it's an old rune. Anybody want to make a check of any kind? Survival, Arcana, Religion, Perception, Insight, Animal Handling.
Since I'm actually looking at it in person, I'd like to make a religion check.
Of course.
I try investigation.
Yes, you can. Moon, these definitely seem like old sort of style, you don't know what it's for, but Norse runes of power. You don't know what they do or anything like that, but these seem like of ancient magics.
Well, these definitely do seem to be old.
Are they on just this tree? Can we I guess I will take a look at some of the other nearby trees and search for runes of the same style.
All right, please make an investigation check.
Gert will help Guy.
Oh, can I
Roll with
take advantage? I can't see these rolls for some
You
reason.
find one. It's down here.
I have no idea. Oh, down here. And is this also the same as the previous rune or a different symbol?
It is the exact same.
Oh, kind of like an O. Out of curiosity, would I find one like down here on this tree? Perhaps Guy has a hunch that there might be like a ring of them around the campsite.
Guy.
It's only one way to find
correct.
out.
You find ringing this campground runes of an ancient power that none of you really know why.
Ring around the campsite. Guy will come back to the group and say, upon brief inspection, it seems these runes surround the entire campsite. I suppose that would make sense for some kind of protective barrier.
What part of the campsite you said got destroyed?
Ah, that is my tent. Yes, I suppose I might as well show you guys that. Maybe there will be some insight.
What if it's technically outside of the circle?
Oh, yes. It could be if it's like right outside the trees. But yes, this was supposed to be my quarters, but as you can see, it seems to have been decimated by a ferocious beast.
All the rest of you see cuts in the canvas by some seemingly long claw or knife or something like that, as well as now that you look at it again, Sophie and Guy, you notice that the sort of the dents on them are similar to the ones that were on the door, as well as in the sort of like the soil around.
Oh, I think our mutant deer person was here too.
Why would they want to destroy a tent?
Maybe they were looking for more tiny alcohol bottles.
Are you a drinking man, Guy?
Just the occasional apple cider.
You watch
I
as
mean, I hadn't
Brian
even moved in here
returns,
yet.
and he has a bag of what seems to be like trash that he's like picked up off the trail. And you see that in one of the bags is some broken liquor bottles. He's taken into the trash.
Are these the? Oh, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to run into you. Those bottles that you found, where did you find those out here?
Oh well, I found them on the path headed out to camp, or headed out of camp and everything like that. I just went a little bit on the the path, clearing things up and cleaning things up as I could, and I could see as I was out for my morning walk.
Oh.
Wait, which way out of camp?
Oh, I went directly north. I went to this, I believe they call it Grimnir's Rest, and looked out over the bay. It was beautiful. They say to do it in all the guidebooks.
Oh, well, thank you for letting us know, sir.
Of course, I
Appreciate
wish these
that.
people would leave the sanctity of the trees a little bit.
Oh, no, I wholeheartedly agree. We're trying to find out who did this.
These
give us a
people,
clue.
right? People.
And Brandon's gonna walk off to his tent, and I'm just gonna stash him off over here. So.
Oh yeah. You said they found the big hoof prints. Remember, I rolled comically bad on like searching this tent.
Yep, exactly. Well, now that you're back and now that you've seen like the other hoof prints and stuff like that, now you notice that they are more so. They're all very similar.
Sweet. Guy says, well, how do you guys feel about tracking these prints for a little bit?
Think that might be a good idea. Could give us a nice little insight on what exactly is running around out here making a mess.
I'm down.
Yes, it could lead us to something.
Well, I suppose I don't have work, so might as well.
Same here. Let's hunt this fearsome beast.
You always say the darndest things.
If it's a rare animal, we should think about conservation.
Oh yeah, truly. I'm excited to see what's running around. This is the most excitement that's happened around here in Yeah, a while.
Sophie, you do have a meeting at 8 o'clock. Or 9 o'clock, excuse me.
What? What time is it?
It's still early in the afternoon.
Sophie's gonna set an alarm. Wait, she doesn't have a smartphone.
Oh no,
Correct.
the 70s.
You have a watch.
Hey,
I mean,
Gaddy.
they have watches back in the,
well.
in the day.
Well, yeah, we'll say that Sophie's got a watch hidden under one of her gloves. She's gonna set it for 7. Wait, the meeting's at 8 or 9?
9 o'clock.
8 o'clock? 9?
9 o'clock.
She's gonna set a timer for 7 o'clock to give herself 2 hours to get there.
That would probably be enough time.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes. Well, we won't go too far in. We're not looking to corner a wild animal.
No,
Let's
sir.
just see if we can see anything obvious.
Sophie, you know that
then
walking
be right back.
Grimnir's Rest itself would be about a 20 or so minute walk, just along the path, unless you were like snooping and looking in every bush or something like that.
All right. Well, it won't
We'll
take
just
us too long to
Stick
get there.
to the path, I guess, and look for signs of the hoof prints.
Okay. Let's get ready for this load to take 500 hours.
Sir.
Well, let's go.
Excuse me. Grimnir's Rest. 100%. Oh, that was a huge tree.
I was going to say, as you head out down this path, you notice as the growth here starts to grow older and older, as the sort of, the majesty of this old growth forest sort of dawns on you, and as the trees and the rocks and the stone sort of gets bigger and bigger, you guys physically feel smaller and smaller and smaller, until eventually you come upon this sort of cliff edge, looking out over this sort of blue majestic bay called Grimnir's Rest. And flanked behind you are, giant trees, literally cedar, redwood cedars, tall sort of stuff. And Sophie, it's always a place that you used to come for, solitude and comfort, but also a place where you felt a little bit of an unease most of the time, like something was watching you. But as you walk down the path, you see that there are some hoof prints, as well as you see that there's a broken bottle over here.
I will stroll over to the broken bottle and see if it's one of the bottles from the inn's storeroom.
It exactly is.
Oh. I think I found signs of your thieves, Sophie.
You don't say. Let me look at them. What?
Bottles from your storeroom.
What in the world?
Do they appear fresh?
They do appear.
I mean,
fresh,
I guess
and
they would have to
appear,
be.
freshly, broken. They still sort of smell like alcohol, and you see that there are hoof prints sort of going farther down the path here. And you also notice that there are, some golden bristles that have been rubbed into some of these trees. A moon on that 20 as well. You notice that there's a rune over here that looks a little bit different.
Oh, guys, this one over here, look, this tree also has a carving in it.
Oh, I suppose it does.
Interesting.
But
What does it look like?
it doesn't look like the circle ones from the campground, look. Looks old, but I can definitely tell it's not the same.
This one seems to be like a lightning bolt with what almost seems to be like a little bit of a trumpet or something like that next to it.
Oh, I think we should probably be a little careful on our way out here. This thing could be dangerous. Well, I suppose at least one of us has a sword, right?
I will do my best to defend you, milady.
Well, thank you. Gonna make me blush. Alright. Should we follow the track?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's keep an eye out for anything like snares or potholes. Don't know
Sounds
what
good to
we're
me.
walking into.
We'd be damn fools to come out here, but here we are.
Here we are.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I left it back home.
I was
unfortunately.
about to stay back at the hotel.
As you continue
These
to walk,
trees
you
are
see as the
gigantic.
trees in the sort of area become a little mistier and a little foggier, which is kind of weird for the summer and especially this time of the afternoon.
Sophie, you didn't say it was gonna get so damn foggy.
Oh well, you know, we're close to the ocean out here. And you know, that means fog and mysterious fog and ominous fog that might kill us and
Let's keeping an eye on the footprints. Do the footprints kind of like go into the fog maybe?
They do, and you notice that they kind of have made this little pathway through what seems to be an overgrowth of tree roots and branches that seem fairly low to the ground.
Okay. So we kind of climb over them, essentially.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Ugh, well,
What a strange weather event.
Nah, hell.
Do I have anything for this?
What does this happen to be?
Sort of.
As you go forward, you see what seems to be a large hole in the ground that seems to be an entrance almost into a cave.
Oh my.
Oh,
See around
watch
it,
your step.
There are many, many broken liquor bottles of a variety of types and truly ages and styles. And you see that there are, hoof prints and matted fur and like animal dung all over the place.
Topa, look. Another bottle of Percy's Perfect.
Oh,
Oh my.
this may be the entrance to its lair.
I mean, we ain't got
Leia.
nothing to worry about. It's gonna be too drunk out of its mind to even throw a punch back.
Well, this is weird, guys.
From within the cave,
I
you
didn't say-
hear
oh, I don't think we're alone.
You
I don't
think?
know any kind of... This... I'm getting a weird vibe from this place, guys.
Weird vibe indeed.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
I mean, we should try and find out what's happening, right?
Can I pull out a flashlight and shine it into the hole?
Sure.
Guy will do that. He will reach behind his pack, pull out a little dingy flashlight, kind of tap it a couple times, and point it into the hole, see if he can see anything.
You see a darkness in
I
there
guess,
that
can I make a
seems to be
perception?
fairly deep and dense, and definitely sort of on the insides of the cave. You sort of see, again, broken glass bottles that have been sort of trampled into the dirt and everything like that. You don't necessarily see anything from here, but you do hear more.
Oh, God.
That is
I
the
do
illusion.
not like the sound of that.
So wait, tell me again why we're fucking with the giant hole in the ground.
Cause it's stealing the liquor bottles from the hotel.
Whatever's in there can keep stealing the goddamn liquor.
I mean,
Guy,
But
as
what
you
if it's
continue to
connected to Eli's
show
death?
this light into the hole, eventually you come upon something that reflects back to you.
uh-oh.
I'll narrow my eyes. Actually, can I make a perception check?
Sure.
And perception. What doth my eyes perceive?
Guy, as you sort of, hold the flashlight as best you can onto this sort of one spot, the battery starts to go, unfortunately, as it sort of sputters out. But you notice two glowing eyes that seem to be open as you hear a creature coming out of the hole.
Oh,
Oh.
Something's
across-
coming, guys.
You see a giant boar with silver, sort of
Ooh.
gray, almost metallic-looking fur coming off of it, walking slowly out of this hole, and it's going to kind of look at you with a sort of evil regard and a sort of sense of get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
All right, everyone, just back away slowly. As long as we don't present like we're any kind of threat, the creature should not charge.
That's
Do
be-
boys reside in this area? Are they from? Can they be in Port Percy?
If they are, they don't be looking like that.
Never seen one that color before. Do this Vini.
What does Hilda Svini mean?
Hey, does anybody speak boy? Can you ask it what it's doing, stealing my liquor?
Uh,
I unfortunately do not speak Boer, but just looking at it, I think it doesn't like us to be here.
Hmm.
Let's see. Sophie's gonna say, "Excuse me, are you the one stealing my bottles?"
It's going to squeal in a sort of monstrous way.
I think that's a yes.
And you guys will
I didn't
hear
like that.
more footsteps
Uh-oh.
as it's joined by another giant boar. This one's for a golden color.
Oh, God. Golden
Oh.
Bursty, Hilton Spinny.
Oh no, you're the one who's been stealing my bottles.
And in a
No, you
deep
could have just
guttural
asked.
sense, it will say, "Leave us alone."
Oh my.
Think I'm hearing things. I think that hog just said, "Leave us alone."
I
I do believe so.
I guess we do speak Boer.
Leave us to die in our sorrow.
Oh, die in your sorrow? Why are you dying in your sorrow?
We failed, but do not disturb our slumber.
Then why are you disturbing the liquor?
Do not feel.
How have you guys always been out here?
How long is always?
God.
That's a great question.
Leave
how long?
now,
Oh,
or bring back liquor.
alcoholic pigs in the woods. All right. I mean, I guess I have probably seen weirder, right? Probably.
How could you? It seems this is the most exciting thing to happen here, and well, since the cannery opened.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should just leave these fellas to whatever they've got going on.
I definitely don't want to get gored by a wild boar, but something seems special about these ones.
I guess they're
The
not.
fact that they can talk?
Yeah, and they don't
Yeah.
seem to be hurting anyone. They just seem to drink a lot.
And make a bit of a mess, but don't we all?
Guy's gonna step over here and be like, well, it'd be really nice if you guys wouldn't raid the liquor at the inn anymore and cause like a big ruckus, and also tear up the campsite. I'm gonna leave a peace offering.
Get in return?
Guy will use the Goodberry spell and essentially pull a pile of apples out of his like sack and like pile up like 10 apples in a little pile here and be like, I'll leave you some food for now. These are some of the best apples you'll ever eat.
The one with the golden hair will come over, and before you can even notice it, it's going to smell like liquor and like unwashedness. And it's going to eat all of the apples in one bite. That was just a snack. But that is interesting bag you have there.
It is.
Yeah, just
Who made
I like to be
that
prepared.
bag?
Well, it was a gift. I don't know who made it. Guy
It's gonna
says
sort of
confidently.
nuzzle at the bag, like in a sort of inspectory way. And it's going to walk away. And as it walks away, it's going to say, "Stitching is wrong."
This is gonna sound like it's coming out of left field, but you boars haven't seen any small magical people running around the woods, have you?
You ask questions with unearned answers.
I just figured I'd ask. Not important.
And as you say, I figured I'd ask. We're going to go to our intermission, and hopefully my internet will get better. So we'll see y'all in a minute.
Word.
Already?
Please just surrender. There's no going back. I will carry you. Hiding the real truth. You've been this way for far too long. I tried everything I could for you. Over and over, over and over again. separated from the other crowd. We deal in time and I'm so broke right now. I get fucked up when my life allows it all goes south. I'm wearing thin today. The people talk but I'm not in the game. I'm so detached and feel so far away. But I don't know if I will ever change. I'll stay the same. I'll stay the same. Take me away. I'm struggling to find a better place. I know I struggle with the feeling of living with my demons. The strain is contagious. It's a double life and it shows. It's a double life and it shows. Every day it feels the same, struggling to find my way. Wake up in this old place and now I'm trying to numb the pain. In my head it goes over and over again. Crawling up these walls, trapped inside my skin again. Got nothing left to take and no one else to blame. My mind is running away from me and I just need to find a way to take control instead of breaking under the pressure. So just take me away. I'm struggling to find a better place. I know I struggle with the feeling of living with my demons. The strain is contagious. It's a double life and it shows. I struggle with this feeling. Oh, I struggle with this feeling. I struggle with this. It's a double life and it shows. It's a double life and it shows. It's a double life and it take me away. I'm struggling to find a better place. I know I struggle with the feeling of living with my demons. The strain is contagious. It's a double life and it shows. It's a double life and it.
Sweet.
And we're back, everybody. Sorry for that, and sorry for the technical difficulties tonight. Like I said, if anything, check out the episodes on YouTube, or check out the VOD or something like that. We appreciate you being here live, but we also we try to archive these things however possible, so that the story is continuously told. Speaking of which, I want to do a little spoiler real quick right after this. I've been working on, and I've decided on, our next season of Echo Seekers. And we are going to be returning to Prima Nocturne.
Let's
Fuck yeah.
go!
Which one was that one?
That is the Secret Agents.
Oh, that
The
one.
Witches of Ashmore. What do you guys call yourselves? The Rogue
Original
Agents at
Boys.
this point? I don't know.
I guess we're like part of the rebels now.
Yeah, part of the Rebels.
Yeah, we have so much to look forward to.
Yeah,
In
we're
other
the
words, things
fucking
went off the rails.
Tartarus.
Yeah, we went to another
Classic.
dimension at the end of last season.
Or on the rails. It depends on, how much you think that I railroaded them into the ultimate decision. But
At least
Sounds
we
like
brought
a
Pinky with
thrill
us.
ride.
And Delilah.
I was going to say you brought
yeah.
two of them.
Get
But
2 NPCs.
with that, the giant boars sort of look at you both warily, tiredly, and menacingly as they sort of expect you all to leave. But it kind of seems like you all know something that might be able to get their favor right now. But you also might be able to continue to talk to them, or, hey, stab them through the heart.
Something that might get their favor, you say? What bit of context am I not seeing here? Does someone know something?
Can I do a check? Let me try and decide what I would like to do here. Can I do a history check to see if I can remember any town myths urban legends that might relate to these two individuals.
Sure.
Okay. What did I say? History? Ugh.
Back in the day, Sophie, or like before you were like able to sort of like have real memories, there was supposedly like some homeless guy who lived in the woods who would just make a lot of trouble for your dad and was like, fuck you, you outsiders, you can't come into this place and all that kind of stuff. But he was just weird, and no one knew where he lived, and people just like assumed that he died one day because, you know, he's a homeless guy who lives in the woods. You remember he was banned from every single store in the town for being an alcoholic.
Clearly, some kind of shapeshifter.
Interesting.
Yes, can I make an insight check to possibly determine if I might have some kind of, like, maybe I have a gut feeling that filling them in on information might, something like
You can
that.
roll whatever kind of roll you want to, guy.
Okay. Guy will make an insight check to see if he can comprehend their motives.
They seem really hungover and just kind of annoyed that you're here.
Okay. Classic.
Also with that insight, this one seems a little melancholy.
Oh, golly. Down.
Wait, shouldn't there be a third one of them?
What? Why
Why
would
do
there
you
be
think that?
3?
Well, if the lovely but crazy advisor we have, if her picture was correct, wouldn't there be 3 of them?
Oh, you're right.
Picture?
Because there were 2 sets of eyes in that picture, and then there was one that was standing up, right?
I think so.
Where's the third in your trio, fellas?
They're gonna look at each other sort of confused. It has always been us.
Y'all ain't seen one more stranger walking around out here?
Strangers run around all the time. You would know that, daughter of Scotty.
Alright, well,
We smell her all over you.
that's just weird. Here, fellas. And Sophie'll show them the picture copy she has. At least these 2 sets of eyes here. Does this look like you?
What are you talking of? We live here.
Maybe the eyes in the picture belong to the wolf things that attacked the station.
I don't like to think that there's more than
You
one.
speak of the abominations.
I think so. They look like
maybe.
abominations.
Yeah, and they spit acid. They attacked the police station.
We
Almost
do not know
killed Eli.
their nature except that they are not of here. We put up the runes of protection, and they ignore the ancient powers.
Oh, that's where the runes came from. Amazing.
They ignore the
Uh.
ancient powers?
Are these abominations? Are they something that needs to be destroyed?
We left this world to itself a long time ago. They can do what they please.
What do the abominations want?
We do not know.
Good information.
Do you have y'all seen where they congregate?
We feel great evils all over here. That is why we stay in the hole.
Oh. Y'all said earlier that you failed something, right? Is there anything we can do to help you?
It's a good question.
We are beyond helping.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, fellas.
If you can bring us whiskey. It has been so long since we have had whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Sophie, you know you can either get whiskey from the bar, or you can get it from the general store. So.
Yeah, I was about to say. What do you say we make a liquor run for these fellas?
I don't
So
see
do you
why, but sure, whatever works.
A worthy quest, I suppose. Tally ho!
Unfortunately, I don't keep whiskey in my sack.
Well, I suppose we have the afternoon free. We might as well.
All right, where are you going?
To the liquor store. Or
All
to,
right, let's go get some booze.
We'll probably go to the Jam and Clam.
You're gonna go
Sophie's
to the
gonna-
Clam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it open right now?
I mean, it's afternoon.
Okay, just making sure.
5
Funny
o'clock
joke.
somewhere.
Listen, anytime any of us say liquor, it's the first thing I think of.
Anything with the ER sound
It's a
at the
classic.
end is gonna receive that joke.
Alrighty, you should all be transported magically back to the outside of the Jam and Clam, where it is early, but there are still people here. So.
Alright, Sophie's gonna walk on
And I'm
in.
reconnected.
Reconnecting. Oh god. No, don't disconnect, don't disconnect.
Oops, close this door, and now I can't open it. Open. There we go.
Oh, pardon me. Howdy, Molly.
Oh, hey, Soph, aren't I covering for you tonight?
Oh, yeah. See, I told a friend that I'd buy him a bottle of whiskey, and I wanted to see if we could get something nice off the shelf.
I mean, sure, I am gonna have to, charge you, but
Oh, of course. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
yeah. You want the top shelf? Do you want? What do you? I mean, we got the Irish stuff. We got.
I mean, I guess you didn't really say it, but I do love good Irish whiskey.
All right. Well, a bottle of that's gonna be about $60.
Well,
I mean,
here
for
you go.
I mean, we give it a cost for 50.
How sweet. I think that would be fine. And Sophie will pass over the money.
Guy will pitch in.
How much you pitching in?
Only have 18 gold on me for some reason. So
Okay, you have 18 bucks.
10 or 18, yeah.
Well, that means you have 18, so give $18.
Okay, perfect. I'll pitch in 10.
Okay. Sophie, do you accept that?
Guy will say, anyone else want to throw in for some whiskey?
I suppose I could pitch in 10.
Gert will also pitch in 10.
Oh. Well, that's just sweet of y'all.
What? That means you're putting in 20? All right. She pulls over, one of the new bottles. Do you need it opened or need some glasses or?
Let's see. Now, do we think
no.
that these fellows would want some glasses?
No, they can probably also open it themselves.
Indeed. Alright, well, I think this would be good enough. Thank you, Molly.
Sure. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. And I guess they'll head back out to where they had seen him.
Hey, Sophie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you off to the side as your friends go away.
Oh God, I'm going the wrong direction. Sorry. I'm Molly.
If you're not ready, you don't have to do it tonight. It doesn't, you can do it the next time.
I just don't know what I have that would be worth it, Guess everybody's got to do it.
That's the thing. You got to give something up. I gave up. And she's gonna look away. You got to give up what's important to you. Because that's the only way that that she knows that you're telling the truth.
What if I don't know what's important to me yet?
Well then, girl, you better find that quick.
I guess you're right. Well, I think I'll figure something out. I got time to think on it.
You and your brother, I've always believed in you guys, and you guys are going to make fine pack members. It's going to be fine.
I know. You've always been so supportive, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, when you let me come stay with you when my dad, kicked us out, that was... Thanks, Sophie.
Of course. Us girls gotta stick out for each other, right?
Sure, well, Thomas, he's applying for culinary school, so, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let's go. I'm sure everything's gonna work out exactly as planned.
Well, go have fun with your new friends, but, don't forget tonight, 9 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am. See you then. Alright, everybody. Let's go get these boars some whiskey.
Boars.
Alright, it takes a while, but you guys get back to Premier's Rest.
Nice. Climb over the roots. Proceed back to the hole. Looking for the hogs.
Well, howdy, fellas.
Did you bring what we asked for?
Sure did. And Sophie will show him the whiskey.
1 bottle.
Well, you didn't specify. You just said whiskey.
Fine.
They're going to start walking into the hole with the bottle that you give them. And you will watch as the golden-haired boar is going to switch. And he's going to morph and he's going to transform into a small little dwarf man.
Can I? Well, I'm still loading, apparently.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Can I make an insight, or do I recognize him as a dwarf? Is he an actual dwarf?
Yes, he is an actual dwarf.
Okay. He wouldn't be like a gnome in disguise, hypothetically.
No. No, and I hate you because I hate gnomes, so.
I'm just curious.
As you enter into this cave, you see that it is, again, like I said, littered with broken bottles and stuff like that. Rune marks, leather marks, sort of half-eaten carcasses of squirrels and whatnot and all that kind of thing. And there's sort of a crude sort of little camp here at the front, and you see as this large sort of, what would seem like a large dwarf, pours a glass for himself and then, pours like a cup or like a trough for his friend.
I didn't realize
Nice.
you guys had human forms.
My name is Moses.
Well, my name's Sophie. It's nice to meet you.
This is my friend Gullenbursty.
And the
Nice.
boar over here is going to snort.
Nice to meet you, Golden Bursty.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
It is an honor to drink with you all.
And he's going to lift a glass.
Wantcha?
Gotcha.
Don't speak that Celtic bullshit here. Skull.
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 A guy will say, and my name is Guy. It's nice to meet you, Moses and Gullenbursty.
You all are very strange.
We're newcomers, most of us. Sophie over there is a local.
Oh,
I
they
know
probably
Sophie.
already know.
The Muller family.
And he's going to spit to the side.
Bastard sons of whores.
Yeah, sorry about that. So what did my brother do to you?
Your father and his redevelopment plan.
Oh, he's just trying to bring tourism back to Port Percy,
We do not want people here. That is point. This is place of ancient magics and we just want to be left alone.
And as he continues to drink, he's going to say, You know what I did? I
What'd you
took
do?
Nonsense and made the greatest chain ever made in development. And then it was stolen from me. And because of that, Odin cast me out.
That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that.
I called it Gleipnir. The ribbon to bind all things. And then that damn sneak thief
He looks straight at Sophie.
stole it from me.
Who stole it from you?
Tobias.
Uh-huh.
Tobias. Is that Sophie's dad?
No.
Um. A guy
I'll
will
need a-
say, "Oh, yeah, does that have something to do with all the weird animal attacks that have been happening?"
What the fuck is this guy talking about? I said nothing about animal attacks or nothing.
We just investigating is all, and I think some people's like you been going around doing some terrible things.
I have spent the past 1,000 years drunk in this cave.
There have been a lot of strange happenings, especially
So
with
which-
those abominations showing up.
Hmm.
The abominations only started showing up when you people moved here. When that damned radio tower was built.
Radio tower.
At the station.
Is whatever they're doing at the station disturbing the natural power of this place?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, we do think one of the station boys could be red-handed. And,
Those
funny
station
enough,
boys, they come, they go, they. This is not a place of permanence.
Well, right, we did find that badge, that soldier's badge, at the scene of the crime.
yes, Edvard.
Edvard. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but it would be nice if we didn't have to worry about anyone else being attacked.
If you seek weapon, follow.
Oh,
That sounds... anything that could give us an edge against these crazy bastards.
Oh, pardon me, Dexter.
AD, am I really going through a shape-shifting boar's cave right now for a weapon?
Dex, I'm not actually certain this is real life right now, so just go with it.
Can we pinch each other?
Yes, I think that's actually for the best.
Roll for attack.
Unarmed strike.
This place is quite comprehensive.
Oh, this is actually beautiful.
Yeah, well,
As you go through this seemingly almost endless forge, you see that in some alcoves are minerals that have been sort of deposited into these sort of rock areas here. Sort of a variety of different vegetals and sort of like moss and lichens that have obviously been sort of like cultivated for like food and all that kind of stuff. And he brings you into sort of an area that seems to be a pool with a cold iron anvil in the middle of it.
I used to be the greatest craftsman in Odin's family. And all of that went away when my shame happened.
And they stole the chain.
hold on. Did you say Odin?
Yes.
I thought you were just an old drunk guy. But are you actually 1,000 years old?
Older than that. I was here when the rocks were first formed. I was here when the Valkyries sang the Song of Triumph. And I will be here when Ragnarok happens.
Ooh.
You are
But
so
for the
cool.
past 1,000 years, my forge has been cold. For a drink, I traded my hammer to some Viking that I met. And I require blue ice to relight the forge. If you require weapons to fight these abominations, and you decide to make these sacrifices as warriors, then I can make you weapons.
Guy will nod and say, investigating these abominations sounds like something we're gonna have to deal with, or else they'll run the whole island. We can't have that. And Guy will kind of turn to the rest of the people in his group and say, well, friends, I think we need to consider the fact that something paranormal might be happening here. Considering
I
all this
see.
stuff
I'm
about
just starting to consider that, I think.
any of you guys experienced anything like you've seen today before? How about you, Dex? Seem like you got a breadth of experience.
Nah. We'll figure this out together.
Nah.
How about you, Almoon? You ever seen anything like this before?
Oh, nothing like this, to be exact, no. I'd say that's out of my expertise.
Gert?
Only in my dreams.
How about you, Sophie? Run into any of this as a kid?
No. I can't say that I've been down here before, but I can't say I ever met a dwarf in the woods with his companion boar.
That is a bit
But
reductive, but fine.
this is very strange that this was here this whole time and I never realized.
I did not want anyone to realize. And I have sat here for the past 1,000 years without anyone realizing. But I am tired.
I did have one question. Those chains that you made that were supposed to bind everything, are those the chains that bind Fenrir?
They were supposed to be.
Where are they now? Do you know?
That sneak thief Toby stole them from me.
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't know how much of that tale was true. So he was.
None of it. You want the truth? You come back with my hammer and I will share it with you.
Hammer
Now-
from a Viking, blue ice to relight the forge.
Yes, his name was Kettle, and he had a base somewhere below Gull Island.
A Viking named Kettle that played the bass. Roger.
That has a base below Gull Island. Right? Did I say it right?
Yeah, the bass player died. Well, is dying.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, it was Eli. Oh god.
So it's Kettle's time to step up.
Good thing Dex can play.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, we've got a bass player right here.
Stop
Hey,
with
don't
this,
go throwing me in
funny-
this.
the funny tropes. What the hell, guys? Come on.
Sorry, Paul.
Where should we go to seek the blue ice?
The Blue Lake.
The Blue Lake.
There's a reason it doesn't melt in the summer.
I just thought that was some strange permafrost, but that makes a lot more sense.
He's gonna eye you, side eye you like you should know better. You know what's below the Blue Lake.
That I do.
What
How
is
much?
below? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How much ice would we need to bring back?
A handful.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not like half the lake.
Okay.
Enough
You would
for
not.
me to grab a star from the sky.
Write that down. Write that down.
I will say, thank you, Moses, for everything you taught us. You can be sure that once we find out what we need to do, we might be back with your hammer and some blue ice, and might get some weapons to fight these things.
Also, tell your people to stop bothering me.
Tell you what, I'll bring
yeah.
you some liquor like every 1 or 2 days, and I'll tell my people to stop bothering you. But you can't come breaking into places for liquor. How's that sound?
What? What?
And Sophie, am I remembering this wrong?
No, we definitely found one of the doors to the inn busted in. Looked like hoof prints.
He's gonna look sheepishly down.
That wasn't us.
With the gold tufts of fur?
He's gonna look down very guiltily. That wasn't us.
Aw, fellas.
Well, whoever that was, I hope they don't do it again. But I'll bring you some liquor here and there. How about that?
Whiskey?
Whatever you
It-
want, whiskey it is.
If I ain't gotta fix no more broken doors, then yes, we could afford a couple of bottles of whiskey.
So, whiskey, hammer, blue ice. Fast friends, yeah?
And he'll hold out his hand.
Fast friends.
Yeah.
We'll
You think
clasp
you
it.
could befriend a Mueller?
You seem unlike your father.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
All right. He holds out his hand. Do you guys all do like, put it on and 1, 2, 3, go? What's going on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sophie's-
we totally do that.
handshake.
It's like
Yes.
Captain Planet.
Okay.
Exactly. Sophie's gonna give him a very excited handshake.
Alrighty. He seems a little bit more happy. Like, you know, he didn't necessarily choose this banishment. Well, he did choose this banishment for himself, but he has grown tired of it. And to have people who can, like, you know, be in his life, he definitely appreciates it, even if it is kind of weird.
Oh my god.
It's lonely.
Guys, we made a friend. Good job,
Anything else you
everybody.
guys want to do at Moses' Forge?
No. Not at present.
What's the plan? What are you guys thinking about doing? Shall we?
Oh,
real quick,
what
go
time
back
is it
to,
now?
I was gonna say, let's go back to here, and we'll move everybody where they need to go, or where they are. There we go. And you know, Sophie, it's not quite time yet to go, but definitely it's getting towards that time. For the rest of you, it's an evening time. It's, you know, none of you have work until tomorrow or anything like that. You know, you guys can typically go do whatever you want.
As we are walking back from Grimnir's Rest, I will talk to the group and say, well, to be honest, strange ideas in my mind. What if we investigated the station to see what they're up to?
You will not get far with that guy, I'm sorry.
We'll probably be apprehended.
And
Well,
probably taken
you
to
know how we
jail.
found that ID?
Well, it's a picture ID. They match it to your face.
It's
So
what if
far.
What if I was a really good actor at high school? I might be able to pull off a disguise to look like that guy and get inside the station.
Well, while I'd say I would expect more from you, maybe a silver screen if that were the chance. I can agree with you, he does have higher clearance than I. But it would probably be the case of me needing to go in first and making sure he's not already in there, and then the rest of the group staying out to make sure that he doesn't come in.
The less involved this kind of infiltration, the better, that is for sure. That's a
No
good
need
plan.
to accidentally
Maybe,
get caught.
right, maybe, maybe, you one day, and then if the coast is clear, you can hail me on the walkie-talkie. And then I will, attempt to enter the facility with the badge. Maybe
Yes,
poke
but
around a little bit and then get out as fast as possible.
Dexter, you feel a cold hand on your shoulder that no one else sees.
This place feels wrong, kid.
Nothing ain't feeling right since I've been here.
I think it may have been a mistake. Maybe we should, get a steppin'.
Oh, no. I'll be the judge of that. I ain't scared of nothing.
Are you calling me Yella?
Well, you know what they say. Put your mama on a scooter. That's not the right saying.
Let me
Anyway,
tell you a story about a yellow man. He was a man with a plan, and he started a band. But when that band got too much for him, he turned to something that he didn't understand. And now here I am, telling him my plan, that this place ain't our place, and we got nothing for these men. So let's hightail it out of here before one of us dies.
Well, to give it to you straight, even if we wanted to leave, the boat ain't gonna be here for a while. Who knows how long it could be. Plus, I'm taking a liking to these folk. Just give it some more time. We'll see it through.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
And if we don't wind up dead before I leave, I'll more route on me.
You will feel his sort of like hand grip more into your shoulder, and he'll say,
You owe me a lot more than a quick death in this godforsaken place.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
everybody else, please just make a sort of general perception check.
Ooh.
Yes.
Perception.
And boo.
Amun, you have spoken to otherworldly things before, and you know the signs, and you see those signs in the way that Dexter sort of stops associating and sort of slowly talks with his mouth, almost imperceptibly, but he's like actually talking but not saying anything. And then when he comes back, he always says, "Oh, what are we talking about?"
Amun will side-eye him with caution, trying to study what he's saying if he can pick up anything on it. Also trying to pick up if he can tell what he's talking to, though he can't. He's just mostly curious.
So the only thing that you sort of pick up on was these people are interesting, and I'm going to stick with them.
You know, Dex, you really shouldn't talk to yourself like that. But I'm glad you think we're interesting.
What? What was he saying?
Oh, come on. We should get back to town.
I'm famished. Where's a good place to eat around here, Sophie?
A good place to eat around here? Jam and clam?
Shit, I guess there's only one or two places, huh?
Yeah. Or the cannery, if you want to get some cafeteria food.
Jam and clam it is.
That's what I thought.
Guess we gotta ride our bikes back.
Yeah, feel free to move to, wherever you think your character needs to move to. I will say, Sophie, it's getting that time.
It is indeed. Sophie is going to join them briefly at the Jam and Clam, but she's gonna leave to make sure she gets to the meeting place on time.
Okay. Just please make it just a general stealth check. It's
Stealth
not hard to
check.
slip out of there, but, just in general.
Yes, sir. Let's do stealth.
Hey, Moon. Sophie left very quickly to go somewhere else.
I want to want to try and follow. My stealth is so low.
If you would like to, you can totally try.
What are we thinking? I'm totally gonna fail a roll, but yeah, I'll try and follow.
Okay. Roll the stealth if it was. Wait, hold on. Okay, you got it already. I was gonna do the cool roll.
Oh, sorry.
Sophie, you head off to the Ulfindar?
Yes.
Okay.
Nervously, very nervously.
And with that, we're gonna switch maps real quick again.
So really excited to see this one.
Wolfden.
Sophie.
I'm right here.
There you are.
Oh,
you're
hi,
already down there,
Sophie.
never mind. Go over there. And then, Moon, you're going to be hidden back there.
Excellent.
It's evening, and many of the people have sort of gathered together here at the base of this sort of wolfish, almost crack in the sort of land here. And you see as Nathaniel and Ava sort of sit up there doing the sort of ancient rituals to sort of honor the wolf and to honor Scotty. And all the sort of townspeople who are a part of the sort of group are sort of scattered around here as you sort of come up and join your family as you sort of watch the ritual start to unfold. Eventually, Nathaniel will sort of look at the rest of the group and he will say, "Tonight, we have 2 initiates." And you will hear as sorry, that's not supposed to be Eli. That's supposed to be the sheriff. That's Sheriff Strickland calls up and says, "There should have been 3. We need to wait." And Nathaniel's going to look at him very pointedly, and he's going to say, "Just because your candidate is dying doesn't mean the others can't possess their howl." And he's going to sort of look at him and stare at him and sort of look him down. And he's going to look to you and Sophie and the Muller family over here. He's going to say, "Mullers, it has been 23 moons. Have you decided on a sacrifice?" Sophie, your brother's going to come forward almost immediately.
Ooh, yeah. What's happening?
I don't think I'm ready yet.
You choose not to give an offering.
Not this time, but next time for sure.
Come forth, child.
Otto will come forth, and they're going to strip him of his clothes until he's just in his underwear. And they're going to put him up on this sort of little ritual statue here.
Look towards the fire and give Scotty your sacrifice.
And you'll see back over here, there seems to be a like mummified body that seems to have its blood sort of like seeped out of it. That's bound by a ribbon onto this sort of wolf statue. And Otto's going to look into the fire. He's going to say,
I give this sacrifice willingly in exchange for protection.
and he will come over and he will put his hands over the fire, and his hands will set on fire. He will walk around it towards the statue, and he will put it on the mummified corpse's head, and he will start to yell. And this is definitely a yell of pain, but also a yell of triumph that sort of transfers into the howl of a wolf. And as the fire sort of starts to get pulled out of him into this sort of corpse creature, Otto will sort of stagger backwards back towards this little sort of plinth here, and he's going to fall on top of it. And he himself is going to sort of start to writhe and twitch, and his body is going to start to extend and sort of mutate in a way that's sort of unnatural and definitely uncomfortable as his like mouth starts to elongate and his teeth start to come out. And you will see as Sophie, he comes out a perfectly gray wolf. Gray eyes, gray fur, a little bit of a mohawk that he used to have in real life. And he will stand there in his full sort of wolf regalia. And Nathaniel will say, "Welcome to the pack, Otto the Gray Wolf."
Oh, yeah.
And Otto's going to run off into the forest, as is custom for new wolves.
Oh, my.
I wonder what he gave up.
If there is no more orders of business, then let us announce that we are going to be upping the guard. Ever since those anomalies came for Eli, we need to be on our best guard and behavior to protect Port Percy. Even you, Unhallowed,
And he's going to point at you specifically, Sophie.
will have to participate in the rounds.
He's going to point over here where they have 2 wolf pelts.
You will choose one and go with the pack.
She'll bow her head. Yes, sir. Should I go pick one now?
It is tomorrow night that you shall be scheduled. Tonight, we shall have the Paulson family go.
Yes, sir.
And the Paulsons will all sort of like nod their heads and start to shift into their sort of wolf forms, as there's a white wolf, a tattooed wolf, and a crying wolf. And they're going to run off into the night.
Nice. A little more context.
We have been met, and one has joined us. Thank you to the Mullers.
Thank you to the
Yes,
mothers.
yes, thank you, Nathaniel. Can we speak after this?
Yes.
Go ahead and go home, guys. It's fine. Don't worry. Now about that development plan, we really need your support for this development plan, and it's going to make us a lot of money, and it's going to make a lot of money for the church specifically.
I still don't know. It's against our code.
And everybody will start to disperse.
Werewolf Anonymous.
Literally.
Amun, please roll another stealth check.
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sophie, Amun's right there.
She's gonna like look up, make eye contact with him, and like her face is gonna drop. And she's gonna be like,
You have to do something, or else other people are going to start to notice, as everybody's is starting to leave right now, and Lily turning towards where he is.
Oh, guys, Sophie's gonna like grab her mom and go over here and be like, so do you guys have any like advice for me? Cause I feel like I've been waiting too long on this on picking my sacrifice and can I do like a performance for this?
Sure, yeah.
And
You're able to
like,
get everybody's sort of attention as they sort of come over to you and say, "Oh, honey, it's fine. Don't it took me a couple times to do my howl and everything like that, and being an outsider and everything, it made me sort of think a lot about what I wanted to do. But what Scotty really sort of cares about is important things to you that, while they are important, are not more important than the duty that you must provide for this town, which is, to support it and to protect it and everything. So, if you're hesitant at all, maybe you should give up the everything else. Knowledge of the outside world, a desire to go there, and everybody.
yeah.
Molly and Thomas are going to kind of look a little sort of sheepishly at that, but also supportive.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's just so tough to decide. 'Cause it's gonna be worth it in the end, to be here with everybody and I don't know.
I mean,
It's
you
a
could ask
tough
your brother. It
choice.
seems like his sacrifice was accepted. He needs to go and express himself tonight, and you're probably not going to see him till tomorrow. But you could always ask him.
I think I'll do that. I think that'd be a good idea.
I know he's a prick, but Otto
He's
does
still
try
my
to
brother.
do well.
Yeah, I mean, he still does his best, even if I don't quite agree with the exact way that he goes about it, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. Also,
Yeah.
Moon, you should be running away, I think.
No, I was interrupting, but I
I
did
saw him.
move myself. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
he did.
moved.
saw
Don't
him.
worry.
He's gone. He's out of here.
Okay,
You
cool.
can't see this, but also
Awesome.
the screen updates whenever he moves, so he's out of here.
Perfect. All right. I think.
Yeah, you
all
turn
right.
around and the moon's not there anymore, and seems to be gone. So
After this, then I think Sophie will be like, all right, well, I'm all tuckered out. I should probably head back. Thank you guys for your support. I feel like even
come
though I'm
on, we're
taking a
going.
while.
We gotta go home.
Oh, oh, is everything all right?
He's such a fucking bullheaded idiot. He can't even think of the future. Can't even think of the future of this place or this church or anything.
Oh my. I'm sure it's just hard for him to make some decisions.
Pig-headed is what we used to call it. Pig-headed.
Oh,
You just met some pig-headed people.
we did,
True.
didn't we?
And with that, Sophie, you're gonna go home. Amun, where do you go?
Back to the inn.
Back to the inn. Where is everybody else? The Jam and Claim? You guys just get a bite to eat and head back to the inn, or?
Yeah.
Jamming
Alrighty.
and jamming.
Yeah.
And Sophie, you end up at home.
I wasn't sure if Sophie stayed at home or if she stayed at the inn.
She stays at home, but she works at the inn in the
Okay.
morning. So
Perfect. She probably sleeps in the break room some nights.
sometimes, or a place to get away from family, right?
Exactly. Tonight she is gonna go home though.
Okay. And as you go home, you'll hear as 3 sort of wolf howls go off into the background. And it's nighttime here in Port Percy. And it's almost the end of the month. It's almost to the time of the Anything That Floats race. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Until next time, and my internet was hopefully better. Because right now I currently have full bars and all that kind of shit. But this entire time, I had less than 1,000 kilobytes per second to 0. So, anyways, good night, everybody.
Yes, good night,
sir.
sir. Thank you for the session.
Because her looks can hypnotize you. And all the way she dances, and all the way she moves. Her eyes shine bright in the street lights, like there's nothing left of them. She's dancing down the boulevard, she's singing in the rain. She is bliss, she is beauty, and she don't really want to be. No, she told me she wanted to split. I went to the bar and had a few drinks. What a weird night this turned out to be. I had a little fight with her ex. What the hell would happen next? I hope that one day she'll forgive me. And all the way she dances, and all the way she moves. Her eyes shine bright in the street lights, like there's nothing left of them. She's dancing down the boulevard, she's singing in the rain. She is bliss, she is beauty, and she don't really want to be. No. With all the way she dances, and all the way she moves. Her eyes shine bright in the street lights, like there's nothing left of them. She's dancing down the boulevard, she's singing in the rain. She is bliss, she is beauty, and she don't really want to be. No. And all the way she moves. Yeah, high off the pain and the sadness. There's no comfort in the panic. Calm me down, I need a Xanax. I'm on the edge and I don't wanna take my chances. Yeah, no loss. I've been trying to get across, lost inside all of my thoughts, yeah. Same dream, same cost, and I wait till I exhaust every option, every plan. But it's tragic. Vicious cycle like an addict. I'm trying